Hello there, welcome to Saberjewel Gaming, where we always take the high ground. Welcome back to WWE2K26 on the PlayStation 5. And welcome back to MyGm mode. Doing a quick audio test in the background there if you got any feedback. And we are back to our Monday Night War stream. I am WCW. We will be taking on Monday Night Raw from the WWE. What we're going to be doing, though, in this stream is we're going to do 4 weeks of television, and then we are going to do the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Hopefully we can level up a couple of tiers as well. Anyone who swings by, we can chat wrestling, we can chat gaming, whatever you would like to. Otherwise, I will stick with what is going on the actual matches themselves as a bit of a running commentary. I will play some of the matches. I will simulate others. This first one, a Fatal 4-Way ladder match, is going to be a nuisance, so I am definitely simulating that one.
1, 2, ring it!
Simon Dallas Page and La Parka get the win in that match. It's got to make them #1 contenders. That wasn't actually for the title. AJ Styles calls out Hogan, who is the current WCW champion. We're going to simulate this one as well, but then we are going to play the next 2 matches. Okay. Let's play as Raquel Rodriguez for this one. So this is the arena we currently have. As you can see, it's not the most impressive, so we will be leveling this up as soon as we possibly can. The reverb room. It's been used in the MyGm modes for years now. I love how when you look there, there's no way for them to appear, no way for them to enter, and then they just magically appear walking out of that sort of fence. Like, why don't they at least have that fence open? Like, have it just a gap there? Don't know. That's weird. Oh, she's looking for a fight right from the get-go. Gonna get one, too. 2 of the bigger, stronger ladies in WWE right now. Hello, Fabrizio. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done MyGm mode. It's quite frankly not exactly super fun. I just don't like the new way the MyGm mode plays out. So, I'll do it every now and then. But I'm not going to do it like every week or anything, because it's just... I just don't like... Ever since they changed it so that feuds end at the go-home show, and the pay-per-views have those sort of, you know, half your brand, half theirs, really stupid, not dream matches, but like just really bland matches. Like, there's still elements of it I enjoy, but a lot of the changes they've made have made it worse, not better. Give you some news hot off the press. Fabrizio is the first person you'll get to hear this. I have been working on an entirely new type of video. Not new, because lots of other YouTubers do them, but I've never done them. I have been working on my first ever tier list, which is nearly done. It won't go... It's going to be in the stream of videos to be released. It won't come out until November, start of November. But Yeah, I am going to join the tier list bandwagon. And it is going to be a tier list of all the GTA games. That's why I was quite happy with it coming out in November, because that is going to be when GTA 6 is due to come out. But in line with that, if there are other games or gaming-related topics that you or others would like to see me do a tier list on in the future, let me know. Fabrizio says, I already know Vice City is up there. You are not wrong there, mate. You are not wrong there. I've always been very honest that Vice City is my favourite GTA game. Oh, whoa. Fabrizio says, do a tier list of cover stars for SmackDown versus Raw. And then let me see what the rest of what you said was. Then rank them. I could do a tier list for the SmackDown vs. Raw games. Just the cover stars, though. Rank the cover stars. Yeah, I could do that. That's not a bad idea, actually. Charlotte throws Michelle Rodriguez back into the ring. Oh, that somehow Charlotte missed hers and actually landed on her back. Oh, and then into the steel chair. Rodriguez picks her up, goes for the Tahala. Is it the Tahala bomb? It's a power bomb anyway. Frizio asks for my thoughts on this week's Raw. I will be honest, I have only watched highlights. I didn't get to watch the whole show. I'm not super keen on the idea of Solo joining the Bloodline again, if that is what happens. Might not be what happens, but I'm not too keen on that. I actually like the interactions between them, between him and Jey Uso prior to that. It felt underwhelming compared to SmackDown. I think the thing is, you've got a point there. It's like, the idea is, it's like, oh, he has to join them now because of, the sort of blood, respect thing. But we just sort of have it that Solo, like, well, yeah, but I'm still not going to do it because I don't actually respect you all. So, I lost, so what? I still won't join. And then they can target him. If they do have him join, I hope it's very clear it's like a sabotage thing. Oh, counter. Oh, nasty landing. I think the Rizio says WWE isn't that stupid to make Solo heel and stop the ladder. I hope you're right. My worry would be not that they'd be stupid enough to do it, but that they would be pig-headed that if they've already got a plan, they're going to stick with it no matter how things were going. Well, he's likely to end up having a feud with, a mini feud, a match at least, with Penta. I do think his feud then will be with LA Knight, at least in the short term. Either way, I think we just have to wait and see. But overall, as a show, I don't think it was quite as cool as SmackDown was. SmackDown last Friday was an absolute blast, I think. We had returns, we had big appearances. There was like main eventers all across the card. Yeah, it was. SmackDown was really good. Yeah. Fabrizio says SmackDown has star power. It does. And I don't think Raw does right now. I think that's the problem. Raw doesn't quite have the same star power that SmackDown does. They've got Roman and they've got Seth. But Seth wasn't there, neither was Roman. Also, Roman and Seth can't fight each other because they've just finished that feud. Oh my word. Oh, she's just ruined the table. I had fire. And she dropped a bin on it and killed it. Yeah, so your two biggest stars have already feuded and are finished. You've got Obafemi as well, but he's going that way, but I don't know. I think Oba's next feud, it looks like it's going to be with Bron Breakker, which I'm not against, but it's very clear Oba's going to win that. I think Bron needs to get something from it. I'm not saying he needs to beat Oba, but there needs to be something because Bron's just lost his feud with Seth. Oh, duck the bin and hit a spear again. Clothesline. It is a filler feud, I get that. I still just want something that's... Oba needs something good as well. Counter. Got that table on fire again. Up and powerbomb through the flaming table to Charlotte Flair. And another one-handed boom. Hooks the leg. Is this going to be enough? Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, Charlotte. I wasn't going to do this. I was going to leave these for another occasion, for a bigger feud, but it's fine. Oh! Oh, Charlotte with the win! Jeez, well played, Charlotte Flair. Just couldn't connect with that kick out there. But that was a fun match. That was decent. She was going for the drawing pins. Look at her face, man. Her chest and her stomach and her neck all bruised up. Fabrizio says it was a filler feud till the Royal Rumble, so whoever faces it, he will, absolutely. I love this Roman title reign. I'm enjoying it. I've seen lots of complaints online about it. Like, it's like, oh, it's his Roman reign of terror. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I don't get what people are complaining about. And another crazy usage during WWE. Yeah, Zilla Fatu arrived at NXT. I'm sure he will be with the Bloodline in time for War Games. Gonna turn Lex Luger heel. Okay. This is for the world title. It is champion versus champion. Hollywood Hogan versus Rey Mysterio. Both champions. Rey's got nothing to lose, though. He's still going to be a champion whether he wins or loses this, but everything to gain. Yes, we've got a few different events coming up. We've got like some NXT and AAA ones. I think we've got the next WWE one is like, I think there's a Saturday night's main event and then Money in the Bank. I think we'll get a few I think a lot of stuff is going to be filler, really. You know, you might see a few mid-card title changes and stuff, but for the most part, I think everything is going to be filler stuff. Mostly until the new year, if I'm honest. You might have some story developments and the odd title change here or there, but they'll just tick along till War Games, really. By the way, that belt right there over Rey Mysterio's shoulder, that is the US title belt that I have upstairs, right here in my house, as a proper replica title belt. Fabrizio says, it's not bad. I mean, Cody versus Randy isn't filler. Kevin Punk isn't filler. Yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying. They are proper feuds. They are proper matches. I just mean, I don't see Kevin Owens being the one to dethrone CM Punk. But you're right. They're not exactly filler. They're proper storylines, proper feuds. So yeah, that's fair. Although, let me throw this out there. I wouldn't actually be against Kevin Owens taking the title from CM Punk. I don't mean like right away, but maybe after a lengthy feud, or during a feud, he gets it and then loses it back later in the year. I think Kevin Owens deserves a title run, and I don't think CM Punk needs a super long run. He's already had a massively long run prior to it, in his first run with WWE. So I think he'd be happier to have a few title runs, to give it back and forth. I don't think he should have like stupidly short title reigns, like just a couple of months. But yeah, Fabrizio says this Punk vs Kevin SmackDown match, it's going to end in DQ instead of Money in the Bank. I agree. Yeah, as soon as they said it was going to be on SmackDown, I was like, right, so that's going to just be a sort of a setup match. It's going to be the one that sort of sets up the real match. Question is, have a little look for me if you don't already know. Is Saturday night's main event before Money in the Bank? So that could be another place where that takes place. Okay. Title held aloft. Two genuine WCW legends. Wait, did you say it's Sunday? Sunday night's main event doesn't work. Bit of a stare down. Massive size difference here. How weird. I'm going to have to look at that and see what's going on there. Rey Mysterio. Counter. It's a Labor Day. No one know what a Labor Day is. Don't think we have those here. Oh, and he takes down. Vinci says, but I ain't going to watch that C-show. I always watch the Saturday night's main events. I always think something relatively fun happens in them, or they tend to have some, like, decent match on the card. I just like having wrestling to watch, though, as well, so... Bitty says, I mean, I don't mind, but the last one sucked. Well, yeah, that's fair. But by that standard, there'd be lots of different shows on WWE you wouldn't watch. Big beheading clothesline by the WCW champion Hulk Hogan. Big headbutt, clubbing blow. Jeez, it's like watching a grizzly bear beat up a possum. Away with the counter. Yeah, that's what I mean, Fabrizio. They do still do things at the Saturday night's main event that are worth seeing. Ray has got Hogan on the back foot here. Big knee shot to the face. It's a big splash. Rey Mysterio appears to have just vanished. Hogan going for a power bomb. No, no, no. Oh, that looked nasty. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that all the times it's been delayed, the Money in the Bank. I mean, I don't like the Money in the Bank being this time of year. I think that sucks. I mean, I love Money in the Bank as a show. Honestly, as to why they delayed it, I don't know. I think it's a real waste because I like Money in the Bank being earlier in the year. But I also don't like when they change schedules around. Like, they'd never just move WrestleMania or move SummerSlam. So when they move Money in the Bank, it makes Money in the Bank feel like a less important show. I think the reason they change it is just because they promise it to a particular state or city, and then they go, yeah, well, we haven't got that, our schedule is busy at that time. So they move it around, and that's it. Which is really lackluster. It makes WWE look like they're beholden to people rather than, this is our schedule, who wants it? Big punches. I'm not sure about Crown Jewel. I'll have to have a look on the schedule after this match, maybe. I've come to be honest, I've come to expect that outside of the Rumble, SummerSlam, WrestleMania and Survivor Series, everything else is just maybe. The Money in the Bank will always happen, but as to when it'll happen, it's up for debate, and the rest of it, it's just if they feel like it that time. I've also heard rumours that Triple H is not a very big fan of the Money in the Bank concept. So maybe that's a rationale as to why it was moved back. Maybe he didn't want it to be involved. Because a lot of people were saying Triple H doesn't like it, and then he's just going to make people cash in quite quickly to get rid of it. But I enjoy Money in the Bank. Fabrizio says, yeah, because he was never in Money in the Bank. That's what a lot of people have said. I also think he finds it a bit of a noose around your neck, booking-wise. Like, if you think someone's getting over, so you give the Money in the Bank to them, and then they suddenly fall off a cliff somewhere, you're like, oh, I've still got to make them a champion now. So, I get where he's coming from with that. Whoa, 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 where's Ray coming back? Attacking Hogan a second time. Are you kidding me? What is Ray playing at? Knocks him out cold with the belt. Hogan's got problems. He was called out by AJ Styles. Now Rey Mysterio attacking him as well. Jeez. Ray's cold. One thing that annoys me about this, playing MyGm mode, if you look at the tier ranking in the corner, MyGm mode barely moves it. Really barely moves it. So let's have a look. It's on 300 currently. We've had 2 matches and played a week. Let's see what happens across the next week. I like King of the Ring, but as a concept, but it's only as good as the matches. If they book a load of nothing matches, then it's a nothing tournament. If the matches are all absolutely epic banger matches, like just one a week, and they're all awesome matches, then when you win the King of the Ring, it feels huge. Oh, there you go. CEA for Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick reached out to me. He wants Goldberg to be the next cover star. You need to take 2 weeks off for photos. And by the way, he's in this game as a playable character, that CEO, which is weird as all hell. Fitio says Chamber is mere okay sometimes. I think with the Chamber, it's a really good environment, but it's one of those that they've fallen into a rut of just doing the same spots. No one ever gets really creative in it. And the fact that it's every year and there's 2 of them, I would do, this is what I would do. I would alternate each year. 1 year, Money in the Bank, sorry, the Royal Rumble is just, there's only one, and it's the men's. And the women have the Elimination Chamber. And then the next year, do it the other way around. You can do other things to decide who gets the other title match. Hell, you could just make it whoever's in a feud, as opposed to having to do some sort of setup. Because I think 1 Rumble and 1 Elimination Chamber is definitely better. Well, let's see. Contract for Lex Luger. Don't book our most popular giant. What are the challenges? Book a call out. Extreme Rules. Logistics. Can we get a tier 3 yet? No. Gonna have to raise more money. It's a slow drag. I want to get Jeff Hardy. No! How have I not got enough money? Jeez, that's bad. We need to do a lot of making money now. Advertising. Advertising like crazy. Sting can advertise. So it says, rest your most popular giant. Would that count if he's doing a promo? No, it's still saying he's booked. Okay. Lots of advertising. I need someone popular. There you go. 3 lots of advertising. Main event. We're going to have Hogan. No. We're going to have Ray versus AJ. Oh, let's put the US title on the line. And we'll have interference from the Hulkster. We'll set ourselves up a nice triple threat match, shall we? Yes, we shall, Sabre. Good idea. Thank you. I'm glad we agree. Fabrizio says, I love the 2025 Chamber. I heard they were serious to make the 2020 sort of more 2 nights, which is useless. Like, okay, so I've got a couple of different opinions on that. I can understand making the Royal Rumble 2 nights and split the two Rumbles. That probably makes more sense than SummerSlam being 2 nights, as long as the other matches on each card are then really good and you've got like nice, mix of matches and stuff like that. So that would be okay. However, at the same time, more and more 2 night cards, it just, and especially so close to WrestleMania, I think it just makes it feel less. Like, how's it going to feel special? Book that random one. Do. Geez, Stone Cold's in a feud with Rey Mysterio. Where'd that come from? What do we do? Let's have a random match like that. Hopefully we can raise some actual money. Trying to see which of these is going to benefit. Okay, let's do that. Let's book that as a show. Give me a second, Fabrizio, to see what you said. Unfortunately, my phone has just died. So I saw that you commented, but then can't see what you actually said. Yeah, we're not doing the entrances. Thanks, Fabrizio. As I said, once my phone charges up again, I will turn it on and I'll look back to what was said. It is a nuisance because when people comment, it doesn't actually show on the PS5. It doesn't show the full comment. It shows like the start of the comment. So then if it's a longer one, I can't see it until I look on my phone. Rick Steiner, the father of one Bron Breakker. By the way, apparently Scott Steiner has got a son who is starting in wrestling, and Scott Steiner's son is called Bronson. So you've got Bron and Bronson. I wonder whether WWE is treading water with Bron Breakker because they're going to put Bron and Bronson together. Make new New Steiners. My word. Second turnbuckle power slam. That is quite cool. And then picks him up. And another power slam. Yeah, when they had with Bronson Reed, you've got the bronze. But actually, between Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker, and Bronson Steiner, there's going to be a ton of bronze. They'll probably give him a different name. The idea that the two Steiner brothers have kids who then team up together. I mean, you'd have to get rid of the Breaker name and call them Steiners. Frizio says, I miss Bronson Reed. Yeah, I was never massively, like, I was fine. But he just looked like one of those wrestlers that you would see at, like, a cheap local wrestling event, not like a main show, like a big star. But that said, he did grow on me, and he had some really fun matches. I'd certainly like to see him back. I certainly think it would be an improvement for the Vision, although I'm not sure the Vision is savable right now. They're literally named after Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins has got nothing to do with them. Frizio says, cool. Yeah, I mean, the fact that when he does the splash and it's the tsunami, and it just looks cool. Oh! DDP's having a stinker in this match. And I don't think La Parka has been tagged in once. Oh yeah, Bron Breakker's had enough of Maxine Dupree's crap already. He's like, yeah, I'm done. Back body drop by DDP. Is he gonna hit the diamond cutter? Oh, whoa, whoa. Nice little roll up. Kick out. DDP with the elbow. Is he gonna make the tag? Is he gonna hit the cutter? Counter. Rick Steiner has him up high. Oh, Death Valley driver. I hate when that happens. Spears La Parka off the side. Come on, hit the Steiner tag move. I love their tag team move. Shoulders. Frizio says, do you think Paul will stay loyal to Bron Breakker? I kind of think it'll be Bron that turns against them. I think it depends. Because I think once Logan Paul comes back, they'll be like, yeah, put the tag team titles on him instead. Realistically, him and Austin Theory are okay as a tag team. They just need to get that off Bron Breakker and have them go in a different direction. Oh, here we go. What a maneuver! There's that annoying thing again. Spears him off the sides. DDP should be dead now. 1, 2, kick out. What? Counter by DDP. Frizio says, I already know that Bron wants to spear Maxine in character. Yeah, probably. He probably wants to spear whoever put him in this storyline, to be honest. I mean, at least they're starting the feud with him and Obafemi, but that just means even more. They need to get rid of him out of the tag team titles and just put that belt over to Logan Paul and stuff as soon as he's fit, or Bronson Reed as soon as he's fit. Okay. That didn't push the feud anywhere, though. We made a bit of money. Simulate.
Ring it.
Bit more monies. Okay, I'm going to randomize this one. There you go, I'm being Penta. Fabrizio says, Braun and Logan don't even talk to each other. Honestly, mate, I think the vision in general is just a mess. And I just don't think they have any real idea where to go with it. I think the idea in general was so good. You have Seth basically making his own version of Evolution. And it was going to be so awesome. But bad luck, injuries. They took too long giving the group a name. Like, they just... The idea was good, but every part of it they got wrong. And then bad luck did the rest. Sometimes something just needs to be put down. It's like a mercy killing. It's just, let this end. It's not going anywhere. And, ooh, dear. Nope. Down there. Omos. Boot to the gut by Penta. Comes off. Hits the DDT on the massive Omos. Penta. Springboard. Big crossbody. Fabrizio says they tried to replicate Judgment Day. I feel it was more like replicating Evolution, if I'm honest. But either way, it hasn't worked. Judgment Day, I don't think people give Judgment Day enough credit for how effective it's been, how long it's been effective for, how many different... Oh, Mexican Destroyer to Omos on the ring apron. That was awesome. How many times it has effectively built people up. Judgment Day has been maybe one of the most subtly successful stables in wrestling history. Oh, that was nasty. But the vision, either way, hasn't come close, and just needs to be. It just needs to be wrapped up. Ow. I actually think Bronson Reed would be better for a new version of the Judgment Day than the Vision. I think if it had, we wouldn't have had Prime Judgment Day. Because once it comes up against... Oh, mercy, what a shot that was. Once you come up against another big faction and lose, your faction looks weaker by comparison. So in general, I think it's better to sometimes... I know we always want, I want to see this team versus that team. But then one of them loses that aura. And the Judgment Day has always been a little bit more subtle in its dominance. Like, the Judgment Day has been a constant No matter who's come and who's go, it's been a constant since Edge formed it. And in that time, it's had world champions, mid-card champions, tag team champions across male and female. It's had titles, not just in WWE, but from NXT, from AAA. You know, yeah, the only downside is I don't think they ever had a title with in TNA. Yeah, Edge formed it. Edge formed Judgment Day. It was originally Edge with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. And then they went to bring Finn in. Finn eventually caved and joined. And in doing so, they turned against Edge. That was the formation of the new version of the Judgment Day. Because the original one was sort of like the Brood. They were all sort of like dark and mysterious. And that's why I always find it funny when Rhea or Damian Priest are like, you turned against me, you kicked us out. And it's like, hey, guess what? That's exactly how you guys formed the new version of the Judgment Day. Right, so that match has given me nothing. We were on 300 XP. We are still on 300 XP. Let's see if it does anything at the end of the week when it's all wrapped up. Good match, okay. Let's simulate that. I'm guessing you mean Retribution. Oh my word, that was a mess. Okay, we got 25 XP for that entire week's work. Yeah, we're going to let Lex go. Okay. Yeah, let's put them both in a main event match. Fritzy says, the reason why I never liked the Vision is that all they were feuding was LA Knight. Yeah, it just stuck. It's just stuck in like a bit of a rinse and repeat. It's just sort of going around in circles and it's not really going anywhere. Yeah, it's... everything about it is just not good, unfortunately. Okay, we promised them a main event. We said about this, so let's make it a six-way. And we can have AJ, Hogan, but let's get some rivalries going. Mr. Perfect, Sting, Rey Mysterio we were talking about, and Stone Cold. Boom! How's that for your main event, guys? Fritzio says, but they both feel... yeah, I think there is a lot of going around in a loop in WWE at the moment, which is a shame. But I think the Vision is the best example of something that just needs to just end. Just end it. I would, if they're going to keep it around, I would just say, right, put the Vision inside the... I mean, how's this? We do, we put the Vision in War Games against whoever, and it's whoever loses splits up. And then you end the Vision there. The end. Just done. Okay. Okay, let's do a call out. Oh, we need to do that. Let's just keep advertising to make money. And then we're going to do the tag team titles. We'll do the tag team titles in the Go Home show, which should be the next one, I think, after this. SmackDown's got no factions. Oh, yeah, you're right, because the MFTs are more just... They're a tag team now, aren't they? They've got a manager, but they are not a faction. Oh, they do have a faction. They've got Fatal Influence. There you go. I do like this Cody version as well. I think it's going to be... it'll be fun to see if they actually give him the chance to go a bit darker. He kind of did that already with his run with Kevin Owens. But yeah, let's keep doing that. Oh yeah, let's do Lex Luger versus someone. Just get a win over Lex Luger on his last night. Okay, let's just try and make some money on this card. See if we can eventually buy the actual better stadium. Gonna simulate.
That's it. Ring the bell.
And some money. Just gonna simulate these. We'll focus on the next ones, because the next two are going to be the actual go-home show and the pay-per-view. Sammy is being a jerk. Sammy's been being a jerk all along.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
You kidding me? Lex Luger won? Damn. That's an unfortunate ending.
1, 2, ring the bell.
Right, who wins the main event? Of course it's the Hulkster brother. Losing doesn't work for him. I'm enjoying Sami Zayn at the moment. He being a little douchebag kind of works for him. It just needs to lead somewhere. Just go somewhere and wrap it up. But not necessarily wrap it up, but as in, I don't want it to just be him saying the same things every time. I also want something to happen with Johnny Gargano. Let's actually get him standing up and wrestling. Oh, we went up by 50 that time. Okay. Okay, so it's the go-home show this time. Who's he taking out? Oh, what? All of those? So I basically can't do the go-home show. I mean, Lex Luger's finished anyway, so that doesn't matter. But AJ Styles, Obafemi, Kevin Nash, and Raquel Rodriguez. That's half the matches I was going to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to think. I'll have to put those on the money in the bank card bit instead. Fabrizio says, so I like this version of Sammy. Now he's going to have to feud with Danhausen. And I'm going to say this as someone who really likes him. I think someone should injure Danhausen and put him out for a while so he disappears for a bit. Just because, as much as I love Danhausen's character, it's a character that could get a little bit obvious very quickly. So I think they should almost have him like he disappears and then he returns at Halloween Havoc. Have him return as the host for Halloween Havoc. That would be perfect. Okay. So the main event was going to be AJ Styles versus Hogan versus Rey Mysterio. But we can't do that. We also can't do the tag team title. Who's got the US title if it's not Rey? Oh, AJ Styles has got the US title. Good grief. Man, I can't do anything here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's push all the rivalries up. But she says, last week, Pun said I'll give Johnny Gargano a title shot before Sammy. But you see, that's it. That would have been perfect. Like, he says that, and Johnny goes, cool, it worked. And gets up as if that was his plan all along. And everyone be like, what the hell? And he's like, yeah, I was just waiting for someone to give me a title shot. That would have been so cool. Like, it would have been the perfect ending. And they would have had a banger of a match. Right, we're going to put the women's title in the main event. Because I think that's the... Oh, we can't even do that because Raquel Rodriguez is out. Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. Words cannot express how annoyed I am right now. Okay, let's just book some random matches. Goldberg versus Scott Hall. I don't want to buy anyone though because I'm trying to save up money so that I can get the next arena. Right, let's just make a bunch of gimmick matches instead then. Tables match. Extreme Rules match. Buy for 1 week. I know, but you've still got to search, haven't you? You've still got to... It's the searching that costs the money, not the buying. I'll tell you what, I'll risk it on the off chance that I might get the Hardy Boys. Jeff Hardy. I want Jeff Hardy. Oh, sodding Matt Hardy. Didn't want Matt Hardy. I want Jeff Hardy. Although I could get Eric Bischoff. That'd be... Oh, Rob Van Dam. What the hell? I'll buy Rob Van Dam outright. Why so high? Matt Hardy is I like Matt Hardy, but I love Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is like one of my all-time favorites. Tell you what, let's get Matt Hardy on a shorter contract and see if we can get Jeff Hardy. Yep, the money is gone. Okay. 3v3. We are going to do Matt Hardy, Rob Van Dam, and Cody Rhodes versus Hunter, Hulk Hogan, and Omos. There we go. Oh, actually, can we change that to Oba? No, Oba's out injured. There we go. Nice random match. And then everything else is going to be advertisement to make money back. Okay. Let's see what we can do. No more budget. This is why I just stay away. Because once I see them, then I've got to buy them. Fitzhugh says, "Say you're going to watch Sunday night's main events." Probably. The only problem, yeah, well, usually I'm off. Yeah, usually I should be able to. Right. And it plays Mr. Perfect. This isn't the real Sting. It's a created Sting. I'm eventually just going to sell him off. I just wanted to have, because I downloaded him, so I thought, well, might as well put him in my GM mode. You got any matches you're expecting for S Night's main event? I quite like it when on the Saturday night's main events they do sort of tag matches that like set up bigger matches. Maybe we get like CM Punk and Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. So you get like RKO versus that sort of, are they going to be friends still, or does Cody not trust him sort of dynamic? Because then that'd allow Randy Orton and Kevin Owens to get the win. It would also be interesting because it's like, Kevin Owens is a good guy. So how is he? What's next for Gunther? Oh man, I genuinely don't know. Oh my word, he's straight back up. What's going on? I mean, realistically, he kind of needs a title win. It wouldn't surprise me if they work towards Gunther versus Chad Gable for the IC title. Because remember, Chad Gable couldn't beat Gunther for the title. So it's like, well, he's going to take him for granted. But they would have to have Chad Gable win it. Steel chair set up, Sting's arm being pulled through. Sting pulls the arm face first onto the chair. Fitzhugh says, why isn't Ray competing in the AAA tournament? Because he's AAA's general manager. He's basically the boss there on screen. I know it's The Undertaker in real life, but on screen it's Rey Mysterio who's in charge. No, don't throw it. Pick it up. No, he's not done. In fact, it was on Raw this week. He said, because Chad Gable had asked if he would like to fight for the Intercontinental title, and he said he would. So he's going to have an Intercontinental title match with Chad Gable at some point soon. Probably, let's be honest, they'll probably do that at the one in Mexico. I mean, that makes the most sense, doesn't it? If you're competing in Mexico on Raw, why not got Rey Mysterio challenging for the IC title? Chad Gable's still over, so it wouldn't matter if Rey doesn't win. Yeah, Rey's getting on. He was actually going to retire ages back. He just wanted to be able to wrestle with Dominic, which they've definitely done now, quite a few times. I still think his retirement match should be a WrestleMania loss to Dirty Dom. Oh, through the table, through the thumbtacks. Good grief almighty. Perfect plex. Into what's left of the thumbtacks. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I think Rey should retire next WrestleMania, and they do that sort of Rey versus Dom. Fitzy says Penta versus Roman is going to cook so hard. Yeah, well, just don't look at Gunther's smile. It'll go away if you don't look at it. Mr. Perfect looking happy. Absolutely perfect. Maybe a US title shot in his future now. I hope that the Penta versus Roman match is good. I hope they don't just put on a basic Roman Reigns match. Remember, Matt Hardy was a WCW Tag Team Champion. So he does fit in this brand. I know you might not remember his WCW title reign. It's because it wasn't in WCW. But during the invasion, the Hardy Boys won the WCW Tag Team titles. Fitio says the title tournament is predictable. Oh yeah, dude, it's hella predictable. It's so predictable. Hello, Audley Quinn says Matt is here. He is indeed. It's good to see you, by the way, dude. Thank you for checking out the stream. Audley Quinn says, hi, Fab. Hi, Saber. Hello, dude. Good to see you here. Fritzio says, why didn't they add El Grande Americano? I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want him to lose. But then you have to give a reason why. Well, for our go-home show, we might not be able to end any of the major feuds we wanted, but at least we've got a couple of cool debuts. Matt Hardy, former WCW Tag Team Champion. Rob Van Dam, who wrestled in WCW under the name Robbie V. Some big names joining the brand. If we can get Jeff Hardy alongside it, I will be happy. And of course, Cody Rhodes. I think we can skip the rest of the entrances. Frizio says, love the LA Knight Adam Pearce segment. Where's Luchador Master join on us? Yeah. Someone saw something about saying he should, instead of calling himself LA Knight on the air, he should go on AAA and call himself L.A. Knight. Like, change his surname to A Knight, and he's L.A. Knight, as in E-L, all Spanish and stuff. This is the most random 6-person tag ever. Let's just say this right off the bat. If anyone gets a pinfall win over Hulk Hogan, they win. I'm Rob Van Dam then, not Matt Hardy. That's weird. Let's say controller assignments. Now, am I Matt Hardy now? Yes. Hopefully I can control all of my team, not just one of them. Well, this is the first time I've ever had the Hardy Boys in MyGm mode. Ever. So, there's something. Matt Hardy, Rob Van Dam and Cody Rhodes versus Omos, Triple H and Hulk Hogan. That is a thing. With the slam, runs off the rope, hits a snap leg drop. Leg drop, by the way, is one of the most dangerous moves any wrestler can do. Like, it causes so much damage to the spine and coccyx. I am not being Cody Rhodes. I am just stuck as Matt Hardy. This is very strange. Hardy hits Hogan. Hardy with the steel chair. Let's go around and say hello to... There we go. We'll just get the disqualification, because that was weird, not letting me control all the team. Wow, that's still got an okay grade. Fritio says, I think after Money in the Bank, Drew is going to return and feud with Roman. He has to go to Raw. If Drew comes back soon, he has to go to Raw. Because that brand is just... It's just flat. Gonna simulate that one.
That's it. Ring it.
Austin wins. Like, that brand has got so few things going on.
1, 2, it's over. Ring it.
There's so few top stars. We're going to play as Goldberg on his big return. Frizio says, I'm not ready to see Roman lose at Mania 43. Dude, I don't think Roman losing at 43 would be the end of his career. I still think we're going to see regular Roman returns for a good few years yet. And part of me still wouldn't be surprised if he loses the title at the Rumble. If they think they can get The Rock back to do Rock versus Roman at Mania. You could have Oba win at the Rumble, be the new champion, then whoever wins the Rumble, boom, is instantly like, wow, them versus Oba. A good one would be Oba Femi wins the Rumble, Oba Femi wins the title, Trick Williams wins the Rumble. And you have that feud going into Mania. Fabrizio says Drew versus Oba at Mania. Wouldn't be against that. Wouldn't be against that. I personally, given that it's the whole Saudi Arabia thing and it's going to be lots of money and blah, 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 I personally would be okay with Roman versus Rock. But if they're going to do that, he should drop the title before then. Even if it's an Elimination Chamber. You could have him, Roman versus Oba at the Rumble. Oba Femi beats him. Roman gives him the handshake, the sign of respect. And then The Rock returns and is basically like, that's not good enough. You're disrespecting the family, blah, blah, blah. The Rock almost goes to take over the Bloodline. And the Bloodline are like, look, we're done with this. We can't keep getting into this. And you basically have the two of them face-to-face at WrestleMania. Bloodline rules, so people can get involved. And you sort of do it so that the winner is the tribal chief. And you basically have members of the Bloodline coming down and getting involved in a way of they're choosing. It's like they're voting as to who they want. Oba's definitely the future. He's the next big thing. But he needs to have people that are so good around that they feel like something he has to overcome. I mean, Randy Orton versus Oba Femi would be another huge one. You could do Oba versus Orton at WrestleMania. Yeah, but the thing when you've got someone like Braun and Oba, it's fine if they feud against each other before they're in the main event and they swap wins and stuff. But once they're in the main event, or one of them is, you almost have to just keep them apart, because otherwise one winning drops the other one and then they look less than. Into that steel step. Oh, face first into it. I can't tell whether that was into the step or the barricade, quite frankly. Nice neck breaker. Scott Hall looks decimated. This is a tables match, by the way. The Saudi money might look convincing for Brock Lesnar, and I don't think that's necessarily like the end, like a terrible thing. Like if he wants to do that, then let him. That's fine. But I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me for Brock if he stayed away for a little bit, even after WrestleMania. Quite frankly, He's got enough money that money just doesn't matter to him. So maybe when he gets the itch again, he might come back, but boot. Big clothesline over the top. Exactly. Brock does what he wants, not what we want or what we think. So, yeah. Yeah, when he's bored of being on his farm, when he's done everything he wants to, then he'll come back. Until then, we just have to wait our turn. Right now, he's got a family he wants to be with. Spear! He's going for the jackhammer. He won't be able to get the pin. No pinfalls in this match. Throws him onto the table. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my word, counter by... Prime Mike Tyson versus Prime Brock Lesnar. Mike Tyson. Especially if it was an actual sporting contest. Smashes him through it. Goldberg gets the win. Mike Tyson was a legitimate, tried and tested fighter. Brock Lesnar is an athlete. He's a freak of nature. He's got huge size. But I think it also depends what sport you're talking about. Like, if it was boxing, Mike Tyson. If it was MMA, maybe Brock Lesnar. If it was just a street fight, definitely Mike Tyson. Because Mike Tyson, in his prime, was just a really not very nice, nasty, nasty human being. We got a rivalry complete. Street fight, definitely Mike Tyson. That isn't even close. Well, we ended at one rivalry at least. Let's see how many XP points that one got us. Like none? Let's get Satan Patley back saying, what? Sting, hey Bishop, I saw Hall at the grocery store this past weekend and he stole some milk and detergent from my basket. I've had enough of this disrespect. What? Okay. Whatever, Sting. So, Rat Money Man, that entire show didn't give us any XP. That's ridiculous. right? So we have to buy the PLE event for now, but in the next one, that means we should be able to buy the Wrestling Center. So we're doing 2 Money in the Bank matches and our normal matches. Right. Can we get Jeff Hardy? No. Still no. And that cost us money to do. Men's 6-way Money in the Bank. We are going to put Matt Hardy and Rob Van Dam. And Stone Cold. Mid-card matches. Let's do the triple threat we've been waiting for. AJ Styles versus Hogan versus Ray for the title. Oof, do we make it Hell in a Cell? It's going to cost more money, but might make more money too. Nah, don't. Yeah, that's just Extreme Rules. Fabrizio says, all right, Saber, I gotta go. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. See you later, mate. You take care. Have a good night. Have a good day. Take it easy, buddy. Let's get Tatum Paxley in this one. Let's see if they can finish. Oh, no, we don't want them to finish their rivalry. Okay. What else did we say? Have at least one 6-way match. Well, we're gonna definitely do that. Promise Stinger match against Scott Hall. Oh yeah, of course. Detergent was on the line. My word. Oh, we were gonna try and do the women's thing, weren't we? Maybe we do need to let that rivalry end, otherwise it's going to go on forever. Some more advertisement. No, let's do some call-outs. Let's get some actual feuds going. Oh, we could do the tag team thing. Forgot about that. Tag team titles on the line. Keep it normal. They haven't got a match this week, but oh well, never mind. Their idea sucked. Let's see if we can do something to mess up the other brand. Let's let them use that. Okay. Right. Let's see how Money in the Bank treats us on MyGm. Let's play, and it'll be Raquel Rodriguez, Tatum Paxley, Raquel Rodriguez. One down. Yes, I'm eating Haribo, by the way. Tatum Paxley finally makes her return. Yeah, the other brand's options definitely messed around with what I was planning. Ladder in hand. Let's see if she can take out a little bit of that frustration on Charlotte Flair. Oh, Charlotte with the counters. The shame is that you don't actually get the Money in the Bank briefcase. You get like some sort of like card. You get a bonus card. What should actually happen is you get the card, but your brand, that person has the Money in the Bank briefcase. And it adds that little bit of spice that when that cash-in happens, it massively boosts your ratings or something. Ouch. These sorts of like multi-person ladder matches sound so cool, but in the game they're an absolute nightmare because it's just a confusing cluster of a match. There's just too many people involved. Oh, nasty landing. Black Sandal. Looked more like Raquel Rodriguez struggled with the landing than actually hit the move. Tatum. Nice takedown, leap up, and a drop kick. Oh, what's Maurice doing? Counter. Big boot. Double ladders up. What the heckins? No! Oh my word! Raquel Rodriguez goes right to the top of the ladder, gets pushed off it, and in landing, lands head onto the other ladder. Ladder to the face. Raquel Rodriguez going up top. Reaching for the ladder. Oh, gets dropped off. Nice German suplex. Someone else needs to actually try and use the ladder. He's going for it. She's going for it. Come on, Maurice. Up you go. Just got shoved off it. Nearly broke her spine there, I'm sure. Neck breaker. Drop kick to the face. Come on, Raquel. Climb the damn ladder, woman. Why are you climbing over the ladder? Climb the ladder. Live denial. Oh! For some reason, that ladder is just not in the right spot. Now she's climbing. Dropped off again. It is a mad, mad scramble. Table being brought into the ring as well now. Are the steel ladders not dangerous enough for you, Charlotte? Is that what it is? Tatum Paxley. Oh, out of nowhere. Got blindsided by Ivy Nile. Lamest finishing move ever. Nice kick. Got clothesline down hard there. Ladder up again. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying to do. This way. Go up the ladder. No. Oh, why is Raquel Rodriguez not listening to what I'm asking her to do? Oh, Charlotte, you are stopping me from stopping her. Stop her. Nasty landing. Nasty flip. Ivy may be in serious trouble. Okay, come on. Fly him. Down set. Oh, and another time. Oh. Oh, this is becoming quite the scrappy scramble. Whoa. Going for it. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Give me the chance. Yes. We've got it. Raquel Rodriguez, the ladder was pulled from under her, but she kept her grip and has taken down the Money in the Bank briefcase for WCW. And what I'm going to do with the Money in the Bank briefcase winners, if they win, they are automatically getting the next feud with the champion for the title. So Raquel Rodriguez, Stacy Keibler is in your future. Well, this match is for the WCW title. It is that triple threat match we have been looking forward to. AJ Styles is the US champion. But if he wins this, he will also be the WCW champion. Rey Mysterio is the former US champion, who did lose to Hogan recently via a sneaky McSneaky roll-up. Okay. AJ goes for Ray. Hogan with the leg drop. Rey Mysterio with the slingboard, misses. Big headbutt. Rey Mysterio with the bulldog. Take down. Initially, I was going to play as Hogan in this, and then just have Ray and AJ feud over the US title, which I thought would still be cool. But kind of like the idea of AJ winning the WCW title. And they could still feud over that. Might have to have AJ lose the US title. Whoa, he's in the 619 position. Nice takedown. AJ. Big knee shot. Shiniest of the shiny wizards. Hogan. Going for the power bomb. Oh! Both kicks. Kinda missed. Hogan, knee to the inner thigh and to the knee, trying to take out the pins of AJ Styles as Rey Mysterio comes in now. Hogan got stuck in a roll-up by AJ. Oh, and AJ counters. Shot. Hogan now. Counter. AJ up top. Double axe handle. Took out everyone. Literally everyone got dropped, including the ref. Now AJ has Hogan in the Styles Clash, connects, rolls it over. Is Rey going to make it back to his feet in time? It's a one, it's an... Oh, and he does. Oh. Drops the bomb. Rey misses. Double axe handle by AJ. Some dream WCW Cruiserweight action. But it is instead for the heavyweight title. Took out the knee of Hogan. AJ Styles psyched up now. Takes out the knee. Oh, big boot. Ran into the big boot by Hogan. This could be it. Hogan going for the choke slam. AJ counters it. Goes up top. Hits an elbow. AJ Styles. Now he's going again for the Styles Clash. Roll over, going for the pin. Is Rey going to be back in time? Yes, he is. Rey Mysterio stopped AJ. Misses. Hogan. Oh, what a splash! And Hogan wasn't looking. Hogan's looking the other way. Oh, my word. Hits that kick. Rolls over Hogan. 1, 2. He's got it! AJ Styles is your new two-belt AJ. Hogan's injured. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know. Never mind. I'm just going to simulate that. I can't be bothered. That rivalry's been going on since the absolute start of the season. In fact, I think that was on the first card. And then we simulate these because these are all Raw's events. So they've got the Dudleys as tag team champions. We've got the Outsiders. That is two very solid champions picks. Okay. Play match. I am going to be... Rob Van Dam or Matt Hardy? Let's go Matt Hardy. Why not? So we have got Matt Hardy having recently made his debut. I really want Jeff Hardy as well. Although I might keep them separate for a while. Have them both have singles title runs before they inevitably win the tag team titles. Of course, we have Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. We have one of Demolition. One War Raider. It's so damn random. Why they just throw these random half of or 1/3 of teams. And Solo. Dun 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 dun. I think if Matt Hardy wins, I might have him use the Money in the Bank briefcase to cash in on AJ Styles' US title. Because I don't want him to have both the belts. That would just sort of take up a bit much space, but... Go on then. Let's just climb it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Go on. Stupid War Raiders. Oh, don't you start. Don't you start. There's a lot of tag team love in this match, isn't there, to be fair? Lots of halves of teams. No, no. Solo, push him off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh! Whole ladder thrown off. Say ladder. We have a ladder. No ladder in the ring. Like a ladder. I love how no one panics outside the ring until you start climbing it, and then they all like just like, oh no! Damn it! Rush! You suck, dude, you suck! Totally gonna have to do the Hardy Boys versus Demolition at some point, like that'll be like cross-generational legends match. Rob Van Dam. Come on, Rob. You climb that side. I'll climb this side. Whoa. Van Dam. What you doing, man? I mean, he's doing exactly what he should do, in fairness. I cannot believe how little the MyGm mode ranks you up. You can be playing it for like multiple hours and you barely rank. I haven't ranked up one bar. Even by the end of this, maybe I'll have ranked up one, and that won't have been a full one. That'll have been because I was already ahead, and that might not even happen. I mean, at this point, I'm not even close to that. So unless the premium live event boosts you up a lot more, really. Oh, dude. You ain't a lame push. Matt Hardy. Boom! Across the ladder. Right, you should be just put out of commission now. Right, you're done. Right, now, come on. He's back. He's just back already. Really? Makes no sense. I mean, his spine shouldn't work anymore. Solo. Thrown over. Stone Cold. Not the first time Matt Hardy and Stone Cold have come to blows, in fairness. Matt going up, taking his time though. Matt, reach for it, reach for the stars, dudes. Damn it! Ah! So frustrating. Meanwhile, outside, Crush and Ivar are just having stern words with each other. They're not even fighting. Now it's all three of my guys in the ring. So if one of these wins at least, that would be super. Oh, stunner on Van Dam. Facebuster onto the chair by Matt Hardy. And the leg drop. Irish whip throws him over. Now it's all three of their guys in the ring. To the Lex handle. Elbow. Leg drop. Duck. Stone Cold. Take out Ivar, Stone Cold. Matt Hardy's floating. Now he's resting on the ladder. He was floating. Well, Van Dam went for a move on me there. That didn't work, but I appreciate his effort. Ouch! I'm pretty sure Matt Hardy broke his own anus there. Matt Hardy. Twist of fate. Now Austin. Is Austin going to put the ladder up? Oh, my word. Come on. Matt, whilst they're messing around. Quick, get it. Come on, come on, come on. No. No. Van Dam. Ah, you screwed me out of it. Oh, this match is taking its toll. Dropped Van Dam. Austin throws me against the rope. Counter. Knee. Austin over the top. And now Ivor with Matt Hardy. No, no, no. Counter by Matt Hardy. Drops Ivor down. Here comes Solo. Another Rob Van Dam pose. I don't think we're near enough the center to be able to grab for the briefcase, if I'm honest. Austin. Now Austin's going for it. Is he able? Pushes Solo back. Crush. Crush going for the climb. Reach, Matt. No. I fell off before the ladder even moved. Come on. This is the Money in the Bank briefcase matches. They're just so scrappy and clumsy. In theory, it sounds like you're going to be able to do all kinds of cool stuff, but you never actually can. You can't do any high-flying spots because people don't let you set them up. You can't end the match quickly because people just keep knocking you down. Solo. Over the top. Van Dam. Whoa, whoa. Rob Van Dam comes flying in. Solo with the chair to the back of me head. Austin dropped over. I am dazed outside. I am battered and bruised. There is nobody who isn't at least red or orange in the bodies and head. That steel chair sticking up looks like a fatality in the making. Van Dam stun gunning me. Super kick by Solo. Now it's just me and Crush. Oh, that steel chair sticking up, I think it just killed me. Solo setting up the ladder. Go on then, dude. Climb it. Actually climb it. Don't just stand there looking at it. Oh, it's the slow. It's going to try and... Wait. Now. Come on. Stop him. Don't let Crush get it. Are you kidding me? Push him off. Oh, no. Crush. Oh, that's a crappy main event. Oh, go away, Crush. Shut up. Okay, well, we won one of them each. I'll take that. Does that push us up any higher than 375? $400. Oh my word. That was awful. Is there anyone of theirs that I would really want? Who do I want to get rid of? Hogan's out for 7 weeks. So if I can give him over to them. And they can have Sting as well. We need some females. I mean, I'd take Rhea Ripley. That'd be huge. And AJ Lee. I mean, I'd want someone else because... Trick? Nope. Instead of Trick, we could take... Try and take a bigger name and then... Have they got anyone else who's a bigger name? Try and take Logan Paul and give them... Omos. Oh, we got a deal. Okay. They want to take Cody and... No. No. She wants to fight one of the males. Okay. But which Steiner? He says he wants to go against Steiner. Which one? Double the budget after this show. Okay. Right, guys. Well, on that note, I am going to wrap it up. So I want to say thank you to Fabrizio Empire and Harley Quinn for swinging by. Much appreciated. Again, my GM mode isn't one I'm going to do super regularly because it's just a bit of a grind and it doesn't go anywhere. Like, you don't go up tiers or anything. And it's so repetitive as well. Like, it's the same as it has been for the last 4 years, only not as good now.